I'd like to call a few more names. Tanya Graham, Michelle Vargas, Andrew Gregory.
In the interest of comedy, I will take 1 minute for aisle 30 in general. So I give some other folks an extra 2 minutes. Just give me a hand for that. The man, what do you got here?
We've got serious business.
So start his clock for 1 minute.
I mentally tricked you and you gave me 49 more seconds. So you see, we got a scapegoat today. That's right. And today's scapegoat is LGBTQ cheap papaya. Why not Kesey taking out a lesbian? A white lesbian? What is this racist bullshit about? I thought you wanted diversity, fool. How about you? Over there for dinner, just accepted a goddamn promotion by Bass to the Metro Board. Who fired your vote? And then over here, look at this stamp of being John Lee. What the FBI tell you to vote for? So you see, people, the entire fire is the blame of Tracy Irene Parker, CD11. She didn't fix the trucks in the boneyard, and she didn't fill up the reservoir. She's the demon here. So 1 minute of general comment. Now, it takes 10 of you FBI investigated target scumbags to overturn this ridiculous retaliatory decision to take a federally protected whistleblower. Hugo, you know about that. She's a federally protected whistleblower, and you're gonna fire her? Because that means if you vote to uphold that, and later she comes back, that could get you indicted along with the mayor. And you know what that? First remote investigation. Why did Tracy Park not fill up the reservoir? Why didn't Tracy Park repair the 111 trucks in the fucking boneyard? Why did Hugo Soto Martinez cut the budget, fire all of our mechanics so we can't fix our trucks? Support Crawley, keep her cheap. She's a good woman.
Amen.
There was a need to eliminate positions to cover, in large part, the contractual salary increases that were negotiated. And so our position was consistent with the vacant positions recommended.
Link going up. I want to go get my picture of you. He keeps going up, that one dude. And it's really just against me. Can I go up and come back? No, I'll give you my word. Thanks.
Firefighters could have been retained on duty in order to be deployed. But they can't do it if they don't have apparatus to run it. And so my question is when these budget decisions are made, because, this body is gonna have to go through it again very shortly, although I suspect everyone's gonna be supportive now. I just wanted to make sure that we understand and are clear what was the available apparatus for that deployment.
Sorry, I couldn't speak, but we're on your side, and I'm gonna be fighting for you at the first. I know it's been too late, but we're on your side. I mean, I do my media, what I don't like, but we're on you. He said I could come up and talk to you.
That was not verified, so we're back to direct.
Absolutely. I'm going to keep speaking, even that. I'm going to be roasting them, is what I'm going to be doing. And thank you guys for your service. They're going to be roasted. I'm so sorry.
Hang on 1 second.
I'm going to be roasting them from here on in. We support you. We want you back. It makes me so mad.
Well, the city's gone down the hill. It's like
Yeah, and they're just so political. They're so worried about their next step, whatever. I only give credit to two. They're all for, the rest are going to be roasted.
thank you.
Sure. Yes. Amen. They need to be. Yeah, I'm going to speak at the things today. Everything. We're not going to stop the fight. It may stop now.
And the firemen?
Yeah, I mean, like, they should listen to the rank and file. And everyone wants her, you know? It's like, except for a few lackeys of the mayor. Who's not going to win re-election. She's not going to win. People can get pissed. He could, yeah. Especially with her. You know how Caruso can win? If people would really put out how she's a Scientology, like she's very connected to Scientology. I think that, and it could be rigged, but the thing is, she lost a lot of support when Caruso exposed her Scientology connections. Scientology being under, get it out that she's a Scientologist, she's not going to win. Because he almost beated her with that. He had the picture of her. He really needs to out her as a Scientologist. Yeah. Bunch of cowards. I'd like to speak on all agenda items plus public comment. Tell me when. Okay. I want to start talking about all the things with the bids. You know, you're doing bids. And I like the idea of a bid, but what I don't like is the fact that sometimes they have, like, I'll take the East Hollywood bid. They have somebody on there, her name's Suzanne Furios, okay, and she's with the Church of Scientology, and that in itself is not, you know, I guess it's, you know, it's not a crime. But the fact that right now that the city is criminally charging the Church of Scientology for all their ADA violations, and mind you, I just put out a report, I just got a report, you know, and Mr. Hugo, you should have it, okay, we sent it to you, to your office. And the day after the report, the planners were gone. Okay, so finally, it took my viewers to put the money together to do this report, and now the planners are gone. But there's still 71 pages of ADA violations, which the bid deals with all that kind of stuff. But why is somebody from a location that has 71 pages of violations sitting on a bid in an improvement business district? How are they improving things if they have 71 pages of violations? So I'm going to send it all to you. I will bring it in person because, that way you can't run and hide. You're going to see this, and I'm going to ask you to please make sure the bids don't have anyone on them that has criminal charges pending. Make sure there's not somebody that's, having citations after them because they're not doing what they're supposed to do. Okay, Mr. Hugo, this is your area. And you should have been the one getting rid of those. I don't know why. I guess today we saw there's a lot of cowardice on the council. We get it. But don't be so cowardly that you can't enforce ADA laws. Because what, is that the last form of discrimination that's allowed? You're allowed to break federal laws because, it's just the ADA community? Is that the message you want to send to the city? This is your area, Mr. Hugo, and you should have been the one to remove. It's been 8 months I've been coming here. You should have been the one to insist they be removed. We shouldn't have to get together $800 to pay for a report to scare them into compliance, thinking that they're going to be sued. But the city's going to be sued too. I'm going to go next door. Oh. Okay. Hi, cowards. Not you guys. Hello. I don't even know what's on, because they didn't even have the thing. All right, are you ready for me? Well, you know what? I just have to say, I'm disappointed in all but two of you today. I don't even know what to say. I'm disappointed. The people, the rank and file, the management, they wanted their chief.
Which items are you speaking to?
Everything. And you guys defunded the city, okay? And by defunding the city, you defunded our fire department. You defunded, our public works. There's no water. There's no, and that, is that because it's defunded? Whatever. You defunded our city to fund LAPD. No offense to these fine officers, but all that was a fiasco. And by telling the truth, you get punished. Because I get it. This is politics, right? And that's why I hate politics so much. I prefer honesty, but I'm disappointed. At least Bob didn't, you guys didn't turn off the lights and run when people cheered. I'll give you that. But Shame on you guys. Anyway, that being said, I have good news to report. The planters are gone. And I know that Hugo would love to take credit, but he can't. My wonderful, amazing viewers, they put money together to get a CASP report. And it turned out to be 71 pages of violations, ADA violations, both, you know, the result of what Scientology is doing, and also some city parts, okay? And then they threw in a taco truck that was there for free. But 71 pages of violations, which you will all get a copy of. And so the planners are gone because the very next day, I guess they smelled a lawsuit coming, which they're smart. But the city needs to be smart too and realize lawsuits are coming when you don't protect the ADA community. You can't do that. It's not the last bastion of where you can discriminate, okay? 71 pages. I've been coming here for 8 months. Those planners should have been gone 8 months ago. They're gone now, though, thankfully.
Good morning, President Yuri Martinez. I would like to speak on everything and everything. 3 minutes. Start with number 4. Number 4 is funding for one or more super scooters. Yes, so we have, in the city of Los Angeles, we have 15 council districts. So I would believe that if we can stop wasting money on the homeless, we can stop wasting money on the Palestinian Rumanigo, we should have one super scooper on every single district. So there should be a total of 15 super scooper purchases. But I also understand and respect our council member Rumanigo who spent millions of dollars to save Palestinian only. I respect that. Move on to item number 8 is about the community investment for the traffic safety for traveler passenger and the pedestrian bicycle safety. It is very funny to me that we are talking about the traffic safety right here after Rumanigo defund the police. It is very funny to me we are talking about pedestrian safety, the bicycle safety. I don't even know that how many times that I ride a bicycle in the Rumanigo district that I almost get run over by the car, run over by the bus, run over by the Palestinian protester. And then right now our councilman Rumanigo is trying to talk about pedestrian safety, bicycle safety is laughable. It's really, really funny. And then let's move on to item number 11, talking about the law enforcement behavioral health response program. Again, this is really funny because how many times that our council president have to defund the police in order to fund his own private Palestinian program. It's really funny that we are hearing about the law enforcement behavioral health response. But I'm here all support the law enforcement behavioral health response. And then for the general, I will continue on item number 13 for the general, that alcohol policing partnership program for the report of the police commissioner report. I really don't know that for what time that our council member Rumanigo cared about alcohol, because I haven't seen any DUI enforcement in his district. I haven't seen any DUI enforcement that anywhere in the city of LA since our Palestinian council member Rumanigo took office. But at the same time, I do believe that we need some alcohol regulation, we need some alcohol control. But however, we will never have alcohol control, DUI control in the city of LA, because our council member, council president KD and Rumanigo spent all the money to Palestinian, so therefore there's no DUI enforcement anytime in the city of LA, anywhere.
Oh, the motherfucking it'll come in. Right. And we'll wait for Kitty to pay attention. See, Mom, she's not paying attention, bro. That's right. Well, let's see. Number 1, fuck number 1. Number 2, fuck number 2. Number 3, fuck number 3. Number 4, fuck number 4. Number 5, go ahead, Bob. Katie, took all my guns with all that lies. You got all perjury shit, remember that? Yeah, that's right, Heather. They never gave me back my weapon. After the FBI and ICE cleared me in the investigation, Heather, they cleared me. I never got my firearms back, and I never got restitution back. I lost everything. Bob, I lost everything on that item, Bob. Give me my money back, Bob. That's my general. Now, let's take a look at these 5 disgusting motherfuckers you see here on this podium up here today. Let's take a look. You got KKK who don't know shit, fires a police captain and a chief without even hearing. Then you got Bob Lobbenfeld. Bob Lobbenfeld, married to a black woman, can't support a minority fucking police chief who happens to be a gay white woman, still a minority. He'll get head of HUD. In the pocket of the 3 black council members, that little mafia clique that's been going on for 39 fucking years. That's right. Fast fires, I support. Fast fires, I support. And then the biggest, ruthless motherfucker is you and God. His own brother watching you today. Sell out his fire secret. And then of course she has this what she hates the fires of Boston anyway. So goodbye to you again from LAFC. Fuck each and every one of you, and fuck your re-election campaign, because you're not getting the dollar from the fucking fire union ever again in your lives. Right? That's right. And now you're going to my extended public comment. Take a look at what we got here. That's extended public comment. You got the chair. You got nothing to do with this, fool.
Mr. John, time's up. Time's up. You're interrupted.
There's somebody cheering me, see? Under the ground, I can keep talking. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. I can keep
Time's up. Next, please.
Thank you, KKK. And don't use violence against me.
Let's go, Herman.
So, I see we have some issues regarding the area health response. Is that the same as saying that your mayor, Karen Bass, pops up when she fired the chief? What does it say? You say, who fucking cares, right? It's all about behavior, who you like and dislike. I might like you one day and I might hate you another day. But it doesn't mean we can't all get along when we fire people. That's part of the behavioral health response. Like when I got fired from LAUSD and I said, fuck LAUSD and item number 11. Am I on topic, Mr. Attorney? Have I read it time? Who the fuck are you? You're nobody. Teachers mean
You don't mean nothing.
You're nothing.
You don't mean
So
shit.
I'm finished.
You don't mean nothing.
You're using your own time.
Yeah.
Continue.
And then we go into the firearm relinquishment grant program.
I think they
Well,
crashed. They don't know what's
who
good to be
said
sensitive.
that I can possess a ghost gun? All the other kids with their pumped up kicks better run and run. All the other kids with their pumped up kicks better run, run, run. 'Cause I have a gun. We all know that song. We like firearms. That's the only way we can protect ourselves in this fucked up state of California under Newsom. And if you want to believe in Newsom, you want to believe in the Democrats who continue to say they're enforcing protection on us in this state, well, you run into problems. They're not. It's apparent they want more money for policing, so that they can suppress you minorities, suppress you black people, suppress people in the United States who under the Second Amendment have a right to defend themselves. Now to a general public comment, since Juju Bob is back. Under the term of 1968 October procurement, Brandenburg versus Ohio read, how far is the mayor going to? Yeah, this is what we're going to do to the dark guardian to save America with Trump. As you see, Trump
before this committee.
has plans to do behavior assessment against California. And this goes back to constitutional government and federalism. We are part, give us our state rights, freedom of the rights, we will protect the Second Amendment, we will protect the 14th Amendment. Made people like me, fuck you.
Much appreciated, thank you.
Are they afraid of being roasted for their bad decisions? But thank you, Mr. Nazarian. You took care of two things I asked you to, and they're like the Lankershim Elementary, all the hedges are trimmed, and Walgreens is improving tremendously. I thought I was gonna.
A little bit, I don't know if I can take credit for it, but I appreciate you recognizing.
Well, I asked you to. I'm not. Well, I'm going to give him credit because I asked him for those two things. I said I'm going to my approval rating is going to depend on that. And so for right now, so take the credit. Just take the credit. I was like, 'cause as far as I know. It's like, hi, Miss Adina Hoppenstand. I'll give her. No, I'm going to give her credit too. She stood up to freaking science. When they asked her to bend the rules just for them, she said no. The rules go for everybody, and so. I respect her for that. She didn't side talk them or anything, right? I give credit where credit's due, and I give reprimands when reprimands are due too. You freaking failed me today, but but the hair looks good, right, guys? But the hair looks good. I know, but still, you had to. I wanted to get up there and speak. I wanted. I told you right away. You could have had me in right there. I'm telling you, I had stuff to say, and I didn't get to shout out, smoke, and scan. And the fire thing. I know, but you could have kicked me in. You could have not these guys, but one of the anti chief ones. You could have put me in front of them because we don't really care what they had to say.
I think next time we have to come up with a code word.
Very disappointed. But it's okay. We'll tell them when we get up there.
Thank you, Councilmember. Councilmember Nazarian.
Disappointing. At least they showed up willing to be roasted. I'll give them credit. They showed up to be roasted.
Thank you. We're going to start the meeting.
I'm going to give them credit where credit's due.
Got it. Okay. By the way, if there's any disruptions, I will ask the city attorney to remove that individual. So please do not disrupt the meeting. Thank you. All right, let's line up.
Shall I go? Okay. Good afternoon. Thank you. I have to say, I know I'm going to get caught off topic for this, but I'm a little disappointed in today's vote. Just going to put that out there. But we'll get back on topic, Ms. Hoppenstan. Okay, number 2, the Board of Water and Power Commissioners report, okay, about the project management thing, about the laboratory. I just want to make sure that the spineless jellyfish are okay. So please make sure that this report will report on spineless jellyfish. When it comes to number 3, high fire hazard, yes, I agree. That all needs, the utilities, I would love to see them underground. But just make sure when you're putting them underground that you're not, cutting through too many chicken farms because we have to care about our chickens. Air quality changes. There's been a lot of changes. And sorry, Mr. Nazarian, I come here, I have to roast when things are bad, like some roasted chicken, whatever. But that's just me being, holding you guys accountable. All right. Number 4, the air. Was that the air one? Whatever the air quality one is. The air quality has really sucked. It's been really bad. So I really need you guys to do what you can to fix it. I would say hopefully no more fires would be one way, and whatever other way that we need to do, because it's really bad. People have been really sick. I mean, it's like no one's been the same since. And so then that's going to go into the one where it's, and tell me when it's, is this my whole time for my public comment too?
You have 1 minute, 30 seconds-ish left.
For everything, including public comment?
For everything.
Okay, so, all right. So when it comes to where it's going to get hot in the summer, you definitely have to make sure you have cooling centers, because, we just need that. And I'll go into public comment. All right, I've been coming here for 9 months now, begging you guys to handle the ADA violations at they call it Scientology, right? Well, guess what? My wonderful people who are following this from all over the world donated to do a CASP, or I don't know how to pronounce it, report. And guess what? There's 71 pages of violations between the city and Scientology. And, well, I guess Scientology did get really scared, and, because the very next day, they removed the planters. Thank you, Lord, and thank you to all who donated to make that happen. But I'm disappointed because it should have been done from you guys. Now, I'm going to give you all, including you, Ms. Hoppenstein, I'm going to give you a report, the 71 pages of, because it's going to leave the city open for a lawsuit. Like, any lawyers want to help me out, hey, I'm available. I want, I'm willing to sue. And I'm not even I don't even need to sue for money. I'm going to sue for changes because there's so many abuses in the city and Scientology, they are getting away with too much. 71 pages of violations. So, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Have a good night.
Okay, so I will be speaking on everything. Thank you, Councilmember Duarte. Start with item number 4. It's about the local air quality challenges. This is not the first time I spoke right here. And the other day, actually talking about air quality, I saw our Councilmember Raymond was picked up in a V8 truck, diesel. So I want to know if all of our council members are driving those big V8, V12, V16 diesel trucks. I want to ask our city, how does that address the air quality concerns? Because our good people, our people who concern about air quality, they drive hybrid, they drive electric, they drive hydrogen. That's we were doing something. Or I take the public transportation, I walk. That's how people take care of the public, take care of the air quality. But our council member driving a luxury V8 truck all day long. So I want to tell our city attorney that good luck addressing the air quality issue when your staff member, when your people, when your boss are driving a V8, wasting the air. Next, let's continue on item number 5. It's about the debris, it's about the ocean qualities, the marine life, the beaches and everything. I want to talk about the beaches because the beaches are so dirty. Many times I saw on the news, those debris are going into the ocean. And then I'm not able to drink water from the beaches anymore. But I rely on the water from the beaches to survive, unfortunately. Because how many times I go to a Councilmember Raymond's office, President Raymond, Councilmember Raymond, can I have some water? And how many times our Sergeant Duarte kicked me out for trespassing? I don't know what to do anymore. I need the water from the beaches, and then the beaches has to be clean. And our council member cannot continue to urinate into the ocean anymore. They need to stop. Now, let's continue on item number 6, library cooling center. I'm a big fan of the cooling center because maybe many people don't know me. I was burned in the volcano because, it's way too hot right there. In the summer, I was walking down on the street looking at super hot Sergeant Duarte. That was too hot. I need a cooling center right there. But our council member doesn't understand that at 8 p.m. every night in the summer, it's still 100 degrees. But our library will be closed already. But Sergeant Duarte is still super hot. We need extended library hour. We need extended hours for the cooling center. And then we need more location, not only the library. We have so limited library. We need more cooling center. Just because our Sergeant Duarte are way too hot for the super hot summer event.
Oh, he is hot. That is on
All right,
topic.
next speaker, and what items will you be speaking on?
Everybody be careful.
Well, of course, all the fucking items.
Everybody be
comment. Naturally.
1 minute for general public comment.
You saw the ramblings on number 3, the crazy amount of chinchilla pizzeria. The craziness. It's shocking to the staff of the DWP to see this mental midget meltdown occur where she's trying to do something about amenities when this is not about amenities, it's about who gets underground utilities and who gets above ground utilities. The more Jewish blood you have flowing through your veins,
the more underground utilities you get. The more brown your skin, the higher your utilities get over your head. So when the wind blows, they burn your shit down. And that's the thing that makes the Palisades so fucking crazy, right? All these rich, white, Jewish fucking scumbags did not spend the money to make their utilities underground. They didn't pay for it. It's millions of dollars. But they didn't. And now they out of our hands. So now let's see what else we got here. Buckethead on CD7, the racist, wants to talk about power outages, surges at the port. You know what that means, Melinda Padilla, is that Buckethead Paprikaska wants to know how many of our defective power lines sparked and arced, causing a fire. That's what Buckethead wants to know, and he only wants to know about it in CD15. He don't care about the rest of the city. Let them burn. Let the city burn, according to that motherfucker, because all he want to do is worry about CD15. What about CD6? What about CD11? What about CD7? That Buckethead McOsker, he don't give a flying fucking shit about nobody except his ocean-bearing motherfucking buddies and his ex-fireman friend. Now we get to the fucking point of today's meeting. You three fucking grifter cocksuckers just annihilated a woman's 30-year proud fucking career. They're not like you. You get other jobs. You go steal one fucking job, you go to Nuri gives you a nonprofit job, you go to the staffer, you go to the state senate, and then you come here. Miss Crowley don't have that. Her fucking life was here. And you burned her career down today with that goddamn fucking 13-2 vote. You took a woman's life and ruined it, destroyed, without due process. Without her having a chance to hear the report. How the fuck can you do that? And you grifter cocksuckers think you know what you're talking about. Imelda just got promoted to the fucking Metro Board 2 days before the vote. So you know what? You ruined a woman's life, and we're not going to forgive it. God will not.
Speaker, and for those listening to this, or if this is your first time here, I apologize that you have to be subjected to all of this. But unfortunately, this is what the city attorney has allowed for there to be. So we're going to continue dealing with a hostile environment. So, next speaker. Which items will you be speaking on?
All motherfucking items and non-agenda public comment at 3 fucking minutes, you fucking criminal. So you see, utilities and power lines, what do they got in common? One, a dickhead attorney named Peter Thomas. Two, another dickhead by the name of Paul Perderas in bribery. And these kickbacks by these fucking utility people, they constantly take advantage of a white Jew like me, although I never know, but who fucking cares? The Pope's going to hell and God hates you. Look at item 1, 3, and 7 deal with the goddamn Jones versus the city of 2017. Put that in your record. Why the fuck do we have high fire hazards underground and overground? Well, you heard it earlier. Overground means out right over us.
Exactly.
2, if you go back to underground, Padilla, that's where the underground so-called union people work under and want to make a lot of money drilling holes and fucking up our streets for the services that I can't render as a white or two. And then we go to Palisades Fire. No one fucking cares about the fire. You ruined the career of a fire chief. You threw her under the bus. And then the goddamn bitch mayor put this Padilla lady on the Metro bus
Please
shit.
restrict your comments to the agenda.
I am. I'm talking about the Palisades fire, and now I'm going to item number 7 for the record regarding the harbor. Now, whether Scientology and the harbor got anything connected, I don't know. But sure hell know that the port year-to-date power outages are not something that fall out of space, but they deal with the reality. Well, Sasha's harbor department is fucked. Now into my non-agenda public comment. Regarding to, Mr. Nazarian doesn't understand what a dirty is until he Ohio 395 44 1969. And that is, we're trying to save America from fucking up our communities, stealing from the public, and then taking our fire chief off a job that she had for 30 plus years because you want to listen to the realtor, that Karen Bass woman, who don't know shit. For all I know, I'm a non-agenda public comment, Madam Attorney. I'm talking about the fucking bullshit of just to fuck over the public and make us pay more taxes and tax our asses until we look like ramen noodles' hair, all scraggly all over the place. And then before you know it, we're driving SUVs, fucking up the air quality of our lives. Thank you.
Next speaker.